I can't quite recall how long I've been standing here. I just know it's been a long time. Sorry, introducing myself must have slipped my mind. I'm the winding tree you should be staring at right now. The one with branches reaching out towards you, enticing you in. Steer your gaze to the front of you. I have aged just as you do, my bark now rugged and rough, replacing the smooth exterior I used to have. I've seen this place evolve with every passing season. The land has changed and people have come and gone. They may forget me, but I remember them all. I remember the cry of every newborn reaching for their mother in that house just over there. I remember all the people who have taken shelter under my wide branches. I remember all who have passed through here. As each year passes, I grow and develop, just like my surroundings. This takes me back to many moons ago. I recall there was a marriage proposal right below me. It was a lovely sunny day, and I think of them often and fondly. The air of their love lingers to this day. The residents of the grand home brought me so much comfort. Sometimes they'd stop and place a gentle hand on me, maybe even stoop to pick up one of my fallen leaves, turned golden brown as the cold approaches. I felt connected to them, knowing that they wanted to take a part of me with them wherever they may go next. I have taken in every high and low the square has endured. Looking at it now, it's funny to reflect how much it's changed. It was once just a pit where people would discard waste, and Denison Hall, the overlooking manor house you can still see on your right, atop the hill, was used as a maternity ward in World War II. Things have really changed here, but as my trunk has bent and twisted, I pay less attention to the happenings of Hannover, as my gaze has lowered to the grass. If you want more insight into Hannover now, I suggest you talk to my friend Bench. He's always got something to say.
It's me, the one you're sat on right now. I'm the Bench. I'm glad Trees asked you to talk to me. I've been here a while, to be fair. Just sitting, watching, noticing. And lately, there's a lot to notice. Can I give you a tip, though? The best place to people watch is the basketball court. It's always busy. Dads teach their kids basketball, a bunch of college kids come to practice every Wednesday, skater boys dominate on weekends, and every now and again, there's a hip-hop crew that show up. I love those days. And I'm right on the edge of the path, front row seat to all the action. I bet you can spot some now. Hang on, I've got a great idea. Let's play a game. Now, in a second, I want you to take off your headphones and take a minute to notice as many things as you can, though I don't think you're going to beat me. Now, make yourself comfortable, take a deep breath, pause the recording and detach. See you in a minute. How was that? Let me guess, there's a dog dragging its owner, uni lecturers taking a break, and maybe some mums with prams. Can I be honest though? I'm glad you've made yourself comfortable on me today. I don't always get that good of a reception. There can be lots of crying, arguing, pensive silence that I just don't enjoy. Maybe there's something about placing yourself amongst nature that makes people feel free to express themselves. That's why these spaces are so important. Some things have stayed the same from the old Hanover Square, litters everywhere. It's nothing too outrageous, but it's there. The odd few people clear up after themselves, but not often enough. It's funny, really, how people will engrave their initials on me to mark a sense of permanence, but ignore the struggling permanence of the space around them. I don't know, something to consider. Honestly, you might be better off talking to Bin. He's the newest round here. If you turn your head to the right and look by the gate where you walked in, you should see him.
God, finally you're giving me a chance to talk. Yes, I'm that thing you walk past on your way in. Just some decoration to you, huh? And I'm sure you probably did throw something in me on the way here, didn't you? Well, I've seen it all. You'd think being a bin would mean a quiet life. Sit still, swallow the rubbish. You see, I'm full more often than that. Half-eaten meal deals, plastic bottles, and about 300 cigarettes a week from stressed out finance bros. And as if my day couldn't get any worse, I've got to convince you to care about green spaces. A human who probably thinks a green space means a nice Instagram background, and Bench doesn't even seem to mind. To be fair, I don't know you that well, but pessimism has crushed my motivation to educate, but I guess I'll try one last time. Hanover wasn't always like this, you know. I'm up to date with my history. The 1930s, boom, tennis courts. Fast forward to 97, football pitch. Well, at least that's what Bench told me that Tree told him. Anyway, you noticing a pattern, eh? Fast forward to now, a glorified cut-through for delivery drivers and people who can't be bothered to recycle. Next up, probably a helipad for billionaires who don't even know where the bin is. Every time we change, we lose a little bit more of what has made this place special. Well, aside from when it was the Lord's waste, yeah, I'm bitter. I'm a bin. I live here. I see what you don't. But perhaps after listening to all of us share our truths, you might feel inspired. And if you're not feeling inspired enough already to make some changes, we have a little something extra that might help. And before you listen, let it be known this was all Bench's idea.
We are the bin, bench and tree. You can't beat me. The climate is changing and I am raging. Heat waves in March and snow in May. How much more do we have to pay? As a tree, you know I can see, and it certainly does not make me glee. I've seen the world go from front to back, and I see through all the cracks. Weather warnings, back to back.
I watch the public ignore the clear signs. Their litter should be mine. While the tree is filled with litter, things are just getting shitter. The city is bleeding and I am pleading. This destruction has to end. It starts with us becoming friends.
People don't like to be used, but I do. The humans act like they belong in a zoo, leaving Hannover Square with the worst view. Let's change the narrative and get this through.
We can make change, we just need you.